Before we continue with this video, man, I want to let you know that there's still time to secure your spot at the Intercontinental Cup. At this year's Club World Cup, Flamengo has 3 matches to become champions. You can secure your spot in Doha, your presence at all 3 Flamengo matches, but for that, you need to secure your ticket, accommodation, your package right now with Aroldo's Caravan. The contact information is in the description, so you can reach out to them on WhatsApp, also in the pinned comment, because this is the moment. If you don't hurry, it will get very expensive. And you can then secure this reservation with Aroldo's Caravan, so you can be present at all 3 games. Flamengo must get past Cruz Azul. Aroldo will also explain the importance of the Sierra game. Flamengo must beat Cruz Azul, Pyramids, and then face Paris Saint-Germain. But you can guarantee your presence in Doha, your presence at the Intercontinental Cup, now that it's the Club World Cup. You guarantee your presence, believing that Flamengo will play all 3 games, and you'll be there. Flamengo, whether they're participating or not, knock on wood, they're going to participate. God willing, they'll make it to the final and become world champions. In fact, I have a very important situation to share with you all. Yesterday, I had said that Flamengo talk about what could happen, right? Imagine if the trophy broke. I didn't know the trophy had broken. I didn't know the trophy had broken. They said, look, when Corinthians won the World Championship, they broke the trophy during the celebration. I said, man, I didn't notice Flamengo broke the trophy. Then I saw that G Globo and others commented on it. And other publications about the trophy. The small trophy figure was broken, just like when Corinthians won the World Championship. And then Flamengo patched up the Flamengo players with adhesive tape. The last time a Brazilian broke the trophy, they were world champions. If you're superstitious and believe in the Libertadores coincidences we've discussed, you'll believe this one too. And make sure to attend the Club World Cup. Man, I'm just waiting for my son to be born. If he's born a few days before, at least before the final, I'll find a way to make a quick trip and go to the Club World Cup final. God willing, if Flamengo makes it, that matters too. But I'm confident, guys. And this superstition, this coincidence, man, look, I don't know, huh? What if Paris Saint-Germain is a great team? Paris Saint-Germain would have to be having a bad day. Flamengo would have to be having a wonderful day. But what if anything is possible? Let's go to the video. Hey guys. Red and black greetings. This is Flamengo. Welcome to the Paparazzo Rubro-Negro channel. If you're new, follow, like, and share on all platforms. On YouTube, subscribe below. Click the bell for notifications and like the video. We're here thanks to the sponsorship of PIX, Do Milhão Benefits Club. You can earn points that you can exchange for products and experiences. Man, it's spectacular. Shows, backstage, everything else. So you could be earning there. The right to participate in awards, 100,000 this Wednesday. Mondays is already gone, 100,000 on Wednesday, 1 million raised on Friday, and up to 20,000 raised in instant prizes. Win with Raspo and get paid instantly by Pix. Man, we also have something here to share with you, some very important information, man, really important. All sponsors are in the pinned comment. I'll display the Million Pix QR code here. But it's really important I bring this to you. Who was it? Who? The one responsible for training set pieces? The one that led to Flamengo's goal? It's important to have the wizard Arrascaeta. It's really important. The guy who puts the ball exactly where Rodrigo Caio told him to put it, arrive with his hand at the corner. It's important to have Rodrigo Caio there to do that, and it's important to have Arrascaeta to do that over there. But without all this training, all this set-piece preparation that Rodrigo Caio has been doing, the play wouldn't have been possible. Rodrigo Caio, and I think that's really cool. I was a photographer, I worked in another field, I reinvented myself and went back to working with soccer. I created my own channel and everything. it worked really well. Rodrigo Caio, his knee wouldn't let him continue. We wanted him to keep playing because he's a great defender. He reinvented himself, came back, works with Felipe Luis. He's part of the coaching staff and spent the whole week working. The play that was going to lead to Danilo's goal, we have it. Leo Pereira runs out, tries to pull the marking. Bruno Fuchs gets confused. Then he tries to stay. But then when he goes, Jorginho holds him. When Jorginho holds him, he backs up and gets confused. And then what happens? A little space opens up right where Arrascaeta plays, and Danilo pushes forward, gets into that space, heads the ball, and scores the goal that gives Flamengo the title. A fantastic job by the Flamengo team, a fantastic job by Felipe, a fantastic job by Arrascaeta, but a perfect job by Rodrigo Caio. And knowing all of this, Flamengo praised Rodrigo Caio's work. Flamengo made a post that I think is praiseworthy. Flamengo thanking Rodrigo Caio for his service. Look at that. Look at Flamengo's post, man. Look how cool that is. Showing Rodrigo Caio with the 2022 trophy, with the 2019 trophy. And now, once again, Rodrigo Caio celebrating. As part of the coaching staff, celebrating the 4th Libertadores title. He won the 3 titles, just like Arrascaeta and Bruno Henrique did. He was another one who won. And Flamengo, right, Rodrigo Caio, is another one of our champions as a player and now as a member of Mengo's coaching staff. That's important. I'm very happy. And we, on one hand, we see a Flamengo that manages to win titles and has the dignity not to complain when they lost. In 2021, Flamengo wasn't there, crying during the medal ceremony. Abel Ferreira with a totally unsportsmanlike attitude, a shameless attitude from Coach Abel Ferreira. He and Alejandro Dominguez exposed him, and they're right. Abel Ferreira was exposed. Maybe he didn't know he was being recorded. Alejandro Dominguez, president of South American Football Confederation, was recording everything. Alejandro Dominguez was recording everything. And he exposed Abel Ferreira. People, even in the comments here, yeah. She, Leila, will be in Lima. But with whom? It should be friendly since it's somewhere else. I noticed the same thing. Why her? She talks like that. I'll be here next year, but she might be doing something else, maybe a group stage or something. Really? And then look at Marcelo Xavier. This Abel doesn't know how to lose. He thinks he's better and bigger than everything and everyone. He has no humility, and that's how the greatest fall. The lack of humility starts the end. It's a cool head just kicking the ball forward. That's what he knows. That's what he wants to do. Abel is ridiculous. Rogério Tavares sent this in. Yeah, let's follow along here, right? It was Alejandro Dominguez. Look, let's put it here again. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how did that situation go down there. Today and now, it's officially the most winning team
in Brazil. And here, the celebration dish.
It's a responsibility. I loved it.
Leila, you do and did everything. You are a great leader.
Thank you, dear. I wish you all the best. And I always remember the rematch soccer game. That one is not in doubt.
The rematch soccer game?
Next year, we'll be back here.
Yes, Abel. Thank you so much for everything you do for soccer, American football. You are great. You are great. You are...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
What a duel.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Abel's attitude was really shameful, huh? That's wild. He went to complain about the refereeing. If they let me, I can do better. During the medal ceremony, he complained about the refereeing. He deserved it. It's good that Alejandro Dominguez exposed it, showing how much Abel is a sore loser, right? Sore loser. What an absurd thing, guys. What an absurd thing. I'm really impressed, right? Absurd. Why me? A guy who's already won so many titles in soccer, who has a strong team, who's on a big, giant team like Flamengo, right? We're not here to criticize anyone. He just doesn't know how to lose and acted cowardly in the final. I have compliments for Abel, but also a lot of criticism. He was a coward who didn't want to play. Flamengo deserved the championship for playing much better, while Palmeiras didn't play. Abel's actions also influenced this. And it wouldn't surprise me if he starts getting criticized there, even to the point of being asked to leave, right? I'm going to show you now the first training session of the four-time Libertadores champions after winning the Libertadores title. Let's follow along. Check out the new addition at the Ninho do Urubu Training Center. Inside, all 4 Libertadores titles are already displayed on the wall.
Good afternoon, champions of America.
That's us. Let's go. Stop right there, kid.
Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. One or two, go. Go, come. Come on, come on, go. Good, go.
Now that was a good ball. Go away.
Good job, Leo. Leo, go.
Short one, John. Good job. Come on. Good. It's not long, it's short. Go. It's good. Go. Good, Matthias. Come on.
Good, come with me.
And look at Eric Pulgar. I'm going to bring some important news here. He has only 1 red card in 4 seasons playing for Flamengo. In other words, he has more Libertadores titles than red cards. This is the player they want to label as violent. He does commit some minor fouls, which get him yellow cards and so on. But Eric Pulgar has fewer red cards than Libertadores titles, than Copa Libertadores titles. Let's find out if Gustavo Gomez, Bruno Fuchs, and company have as few cards as that too. Just like Eric Pulgar, right? They like to paint the player as violent, but they won't be able to, no, including Rafael Veiga. He should have been sent off, right? Even before Eric Pulgar, right? If Pulgar deserved a red card, so did he. Exactly. It's also important to mention here that if Flamengo manages to beat Ceará and becomes the Brazilian champion, they can rest their players and take an under-20 squad for the game against Mirassol. And if that happens, it's really good for Flamengo because Flamengo gets an advantage over Cruz Azul, who will have to play in the middle of the week and then play on Saturday the semifinal of the Mexican Championship. And Flamengo will have more days of rest compared to the Mexican team. Unlike Botafogo against Pachuca, who couldn't play calmly and only trained to face Botafogo, arriving tired from the season and matches while trying to be champions. They lost 3-0 to Pachuca. Flamengo, if they beat Ceará, he could simply already be in. Suppose he takes Thursday and Friday off, but he's already resting, right? Saturday, he travels to Doha. And man, while the other guys are still playing, Flamengo is already traveling to Doha with 2 days of rest to start training. Flamengo gains a lot from this preparation. A lot for this game against Cruz Azul, which didn't happen with Botafogo. That could benefit Flamengo. If they win, they'll face Pyramids. That's it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think it's easier to get past Pyramids than Cruz Azul itself. So the Derby of the Americas, for me, I think it's harder than the Challenger Cup, right? And then there's Paris Saint-Germain, which I don't even know why. There has to be an intercontinental final because... Come on, Paris Saint-Germain lost 3-0 to Chelsea, who lost 3-1 to Flamengo. So they didn't even need to do it, right? They didn't even need to do it. Yeah? And then I heard Botafogo say, Flamengo will reach the final, lose to Paris Saint-Germain, and then Fogon will be world champion. Come on, that's a bit much, right? Flamengo is the Libertadores champion. Quit being a jinx. You're annoying. Botafogo isn't involved. Like when we joke, Flamengo is the champion, but really, it's not related. Every game is unique. Flamengo beat Chelsea and Botafogo beat Paris Saint-Germain in the group stage, but that means nothing. Chelsea is the Club World Cup champion, so if Flamengo beat Chelsea, then Flamengo is the world champion. That's it. It's a joke, obviously, right? And I think that, I'll say it again, Flamengo has no responsibility at all. They're going with confidence, but the World Cup is a bonus. It's a plus. Most importantly, I spoke with a Flamengo executive today, and he said no. Now, what we have to think about is the game against Ceará. Forget about the World Cup for now. Focus on the game against Ceará, and that's very important. But that's it. Flamengo has to win, so Flamengo can have a strategic advantage in preparation. All right, yeah, now we have an interview here with Leo Ortiz for the Federación Internacional de Fútbol Association portal, right? Right? He said the following: this first Club World Cup was something surreal, not just the atmosphere, but the whole organization. Being able to compete with opponents from other continents, other cultures, other ways of playing was really something amazing to experience as a player. It's different, you know, winning a Libertadores is just different. From the moment I set foot here, I really felt something different regarding the greatness, something I only felt similarly with the Brazilian national team. Leo Ortiz made a nice statement. You arrive anywhere in the world and you know there will be someone there waiting for you. A Flamengo fan wants a photo and a jersey signed. Everywhere I've been with Flamengo up to today, whether it's the Club World Cup, the Libertadores, the Copa do Brasil, in any state of Brazil, it's crazy, truly a nation. It's always good to appreciate it. We who love soccer, like players like, you know, Ortiz and so on, right? Zico is the one saying this, guys. This is already Zico. Yeah. He likes to be treated well. It's good for us to see that. The ball, you know, likes to be treated well. To see that in today's soccer players. Man, Ortiz plays really well, doesn't he? And he replied, it's really crazy, isn't it? For me, it was the most special thing that happened at Flamengo. It never crossed my mind to receive a compliment and support affection from the greatest player in the club's history, which is Zico. So guys, Leo Ortiz here, a fantastic interview for the Federación Internacional de Football Association portal, right? And also talking to you here, there are other situations for us to bring up here. Man, yeah, it became a meme, right? Denilson is Quesada, yeah. Everyone who said Palmeiras was going to be champion, those guys were certain Palmeiras would be champion, right? Yeah, people are making videos saying that Paulistada is hurting, right? Those guys are getting roasted like crazy PVC. Look, everyone is getting made fun of, right? Everyone thought Palmeiras would win. Even Corinthians fans said one of them supported Palmeiras. Those guys are really there. A little sad, right? They're not very happy, are they, man? The São Paulo biased media bleeds and bleeds hard, right? We also picked out a few other things to bring to you guys. It's about Flamengo. I said earlier that Flamengo could become the biggest national champion. And then Flamengo would add up, right? Yeah, because Palmeiras has 18 and Flamengo has 17 national titles. Flamengo would reach 18 if they win on Wednesday tomorrow. Yeah, then Flamengo could win a Super Cup after, since they're going to play in that Super Cup. If they win the Brazilian Championship, then Flamengo could reach 19, and then they would surpass Palmeiras by one title. Flamengo needs to beat Ceará to become the top national champion. That's another reason why this match is important. And they're already the biggest Libertadores champion, right? The Brazilian team with the most Libertadores titles has 4. No team has more than 4. And that's us. There are some other situations to bring to you here, right? Yeah. Including regarding Abel Ferreira. Now he deserves to be made fun of, man. Abel deserves to be made fun of. Can you believe that Palmeiras fans found out Abel Ferreira's PIX key? And they're sending him 0.01, right? Just a little just to send him a message for him to leave Palmeiras. Troublemaker, damn. You know, he forms cliques. He messes up the team lineup and everything. Yeah, man, this went viral, right? Even big profiles on Twitter are bringing the fans' messages to Abel Ferreira. I even told them not to do that. Leaking someone's number isn't right, but the fans, if you let them, if a few million people send messages, he might even make some money out of it. But hey, are you leaving with your group, huh? You ruined our chances and gave it all to Flamengo. It's a promising year. You gave 2 titles to Flamengo. The guys are sending money transfers, man. They're sending money transfers to Abel, like 0.01, right? Look here, the little transfer sent to Abel. I even reacted to that. Yeah, the guys are out there desperate, right, man? About being Flamengo's 2-time runner-up. There are even Palmeiras fans asking to throw the game to Atlético Mineiro because they don't want Palmeiras to be runner-up to Mengão. Look, yeah, we have some important information to share with you now. I said yesterday that I was going to bring this information and that I was going to investigate it. About Jose Boto staying at Flamengo, Coluna do Fla brought the news. Jose Boto is not guaranteed to stay at Flamengo until 2026. Yeah, and then they say that he has a 1-year contract with an option to renew for 1 more season. Such a possibility would extend the contract until December 2026, as long as both parties are interested, right? The manager and BAPE's president are currently discussing whether to continue their partnership. According to the investigation by Coluna's report, the Portuguese manager's stay remains uncertain. So what I found out is that they did this, okay? Yeah, BAPE. It was BAPE's choice, actually. It should be this way each year to assess the director's work and then later decide whether to continue or not, okay? Right? And the information I got is that they are very satisfied with Felipe Luiz's work and also with Jose Boto's work. Right, so they are looking to renew Felipe Luiz's contract, and they will also renew with Jose Boto. Okay, there's no such thing as Boto leaving. That's still being talked about, but it's not happening. The evaluation happens on a daily basis, this assessment. It's not like they're going to wait until the end of the year and then say, oh, let's see here, does he stay or not? Yeah, like he'll stay or he won't. It has nothing to do with that, right? That's done during the season. And the evaluation is, in fact, internal to Flamengo. It's that the work is being done well and it should continue. In fact, it's already in the plans for signings. Felipe Luis and Jose Boto will continue as a duo. That's what I found out. They will stay at Flamengo. There's nothing at all being considered regarding a possible departure of Jose Boto. Yeah, nothing. That's really how this contract is. 1 year plus one, but Flamengo will continue with Jose Boto leading the football department. That's it. Please follow, like, and share on all platforms. On YouTube, subscribe below and turn on notifications. Leave a like on the video. Thanks for your company. Red and black greetings. This is Flamengo.